All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play a little red-green Luffy from OP13. We're going to try the OP17 meta. Here's a quick preview of the deck profile. There will be a copy of this in the description below, and there will be a full breakdown at the end of the video. Sorry, it's been a little bit of a hectic week, so I'm getting this one out kind of late. I don't know what you guys think, though. If you want to jump into the Discord, there will be a link to that in the description below. If you want to come join us, mess around, talk decks, see what's good, what's bad. If you could do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. We got over 600 last week, which is super cool. I appreciate you guys very much for that. But more importantly than that is always commenting if you do me so kind of favor. I want to know how to improve the show, and I can only do that if you guys give me feedback. But with that said, I think that's all I got. So let's jump into some games. See you there. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm going to keep this hand. It's not like the best hand, but it's got a lot of stuff I can use in it. I kind of want to just take stage here. Cool. We're going against rocks. Had to get that put in the right place. We're gonna take the Sanji, I think. We need some good characters on board. We got a Nami search coming up. Better get this all the way down. Bird's a card against rocks. Get a Laboon out just because I don't want to deal with all their nonsense. Unfortunately, I loaded in with not my altered deck list, but it's alright. Do I try and remove this? I don't know, maybe. So it's basically the same thing. I could go there or there. Put 6 at this, see if he wants to keep it. Well, now I'm in a conundrum. Take the Nami. Take the stage, right? Yeah, we'll take this. Turn this. Play this. Go looking. I don't find anything good. I could take a Sanji or the stage, and the stage is just simply better. One Dawn up. Good news is I got plenty of stuff to rest for Laboon. Let's trash a card, draw 2 cards. I will find cards I want. And now this thing's annoying because I can give this +3. Okay, we find an Usopp. Have to play the stage first, unfortunately. Probably just take a Luffy here. I'm just going to keep poking at 6 because it's going to be more cards. Because this only protects leader. See how many of your events encounter you have. Nah, let's go. There you go. Not doing too bad. 7, I'm going to be at 9 next turn. Oh, Shiki. What an annoying card. I had a 4K against a 6 and an 8. I'd have to go 1, get it to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With the Charleston, ditching probably the DMG. That'll restand. That'll leave me with 3 Dawn, and then I can get out of the 6 and not the 8. What an annoying card. Not to mention this gets to become an 8K. Because of this. I don't know which one of these I want to remove. Probably the Shiki. I don't need my board getting eaten like that. I could drop this thing, what, 6K? I don't think you should have ditched a card there, but what do I know? I guess you can go 9 and make me give you a card. First, I kind of need guys, so I'm kind of okay with that, too. That's not what I wanted. Now what do we do? Do 7, get this down. That's all my Dawn to kill this thing. You know, we might as well get the guy on board. Yeah, he's a 3K. Now what are you going to do, big fella? I'm going to attach this one here. I'm going to go 10 at this. See how much he wants it. Gonna find out how much counter you have. Ah, smart. Goes the -3 to keep this off him. There you go. I'll come for you next turn. He is at 10 now. He has the guy. Two of them things. Annoying. I didn't want to swing that at you anyways. It doesn't do much. Well, now what do we want to do? This. That doesn't do anything in one of these. You just demand cards. No, no cards. Oh, that's unfortunate for you. I'm going to eat one of these next turn. Give up my blocker here. No matter what he does. Oh, good, another one. Oh, and another Shiki. Oh, how we love you, Shiki. Well, I'm losing this no matter what I do. -3 to make it a 6. I can give him 2, but then I have to deal with the 12s. Because, like, I can get out of one of the 8s. Because this is an 8. This is an 8. I can get out of both of those. And then the 12k. I would have to go this, pitch this. I can actually do that. That's actually doable. Surprisingly enough. It's going to cost me 3 cards out of hand, but I get to keep a 9k body. That's probably good enough. Mm-hmm. Trash this, I think. I'm keeping that, man. That's my guy. I'm going to use that to eat these. Uh-oh, did I miscount? 12, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I miscounted by 1k. I don't have the Dawn to save this. Crap. No, one of these was played this turn. I don't need to do that at all. I could have kept the Charleston, though, because I have a 2k in hand. Now what do we want to do? Probably eat the Shiki. Shiki's the most annoying thing on this board by a lot. And take this. I don't think you got the counter to deal with that. Problem is I don't have enough, I need more. I need another 7-cost Luffy to deal with any of these. You don't get to keep this, dude. Sorry. He's bringing me back 4 on a turn. Pretty good. What do you think you're doing? Yeah, it's like you get nothing. Ah, he used its effect to get this down. So 9 down to 3 is a 6. So I could go 8 and then 9 at this, or I could just go 10 at it. It's 2 cards either way. Now what are you gonna do? And then I have to deal with all of his nonsense. Do I want his life this turn? Because now I could go 5, 5, and 6 at him. I would eat him down to 3. And then I have to try and kill him 2 cards next turn? 5. 5. 6. Yeah. Five Dawn up. See what you got. I'm going to lose some characters, probably. But these being 9s is going to make it really hard for you. And I got a lot of counter. We're doing all right. And Rox is not low rolled this time. 15 cards in deck. Cost of 5 or less at the bottom of the owner's deck. Yeah, I should probably just rest Laboon and a Dawn here. And if he's got another one, I'm not too beat up about it. Yeah. That's fine. Another one. Great. Well, so I have to deal with an 8 and a 12 and a 12. Hmm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have to Charleston immediately. That's probably fine. Let's go this here, pitch this, restand 3, resolve. I lose a Usopp here. Because this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then he can go, the best he could do is another 12 at one of these. No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Boom. Mine. You can't have. Now if you get greedy and go here, you lose. It's funny. This being a blocker is annoying. 9. Looks like it's eaten by the blocker. Like, there's a 7. Do I go 9 at lead? Probably. Okay, we eat the blocker. I got 2 attacks. He pretty much has to kill me in this turn, right? It's the best I could do, really. Oh man, he's got another blocker. Oh, he's gonna tell me everything he has in his hand. Okay, he's got a 2K in hand, another 2K, and 1 brick. If I can keep this Luffy, I'm in a really good spot. I have to give him 2 for this. Then he goes 12 here at minimum. I should probably just let that one go. Fight over the bigger guy, but he can make pretty dang big attacks. Could just load all of this onto one of those and go like, what is that, 18k at this? And then what is that, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Yeah, no, I can't defend my little dudes. There's not a shot in the world. The idea is to get you with some 9Ks. Uh, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. Boom. I got a 2K in hand. Nope. It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. Oh, man. You want to talk about top decks? There's a top deck for you. Oh, man. 9 at him. And then it's going to be a lot. $13. GG, buddy. Oh, we beat up Rocks again. I don't know. I want to say the match is bad for us, but I keep winning. Oh, man. I keep winning against this. Looking at their board, I think my tech is honestly pretty good against what I'm looking at here. We'll have to see how my tech does into this now, once I play the right deck. But yeah, 13k twice after dropping the blocker. Oh man. Ouchie. By the way, I removed a ton of his deck. He found all 4 10 costs, and I ate through a ton of his characters. I couldn't tell you which ones I ate through, but I ate through a lot of them. But I think that's all I got, though. GG, buddy. That was a game of Ranked. Catch you later. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Our opponent chose to go first. And this is about as good a hand I think I could ask for going second, because I've got everything I could really want for it. Well, I don't need the Nami, and I think more Lightning Luffy is going to be really good because they've got so many giant guys. Nami's going to go up top. We're going to return some of those. If I get punished for not taking the anti-removal, that'll be really sad, but... I think I'm going to take a Zoro here. Turn those and pass the turn. Okay. Our hand's pretty set up. So their leader ability. Give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power during this turn. Very annoying for us. All right. All right. They do a little ramping. I'm not super worried about that. No. Boom, 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 boom. Attack. Gets out of it early. Interesting choice. I won't be attacking with this because if anytime this leader would attack. Okay, well, we find a Laboon. Well, now it's my fault if I get stuff in trouble here. He's at 8. He's going to want to start dropping his 10 costs next turn. Let's go 7. Get a life. turn, restand some Dawn. Probably should have just gone 6 there. Probably would have taken it, but I don't think he hits me anyways. He wants to play the 12 cost, or the 10 cost for 12Ks. Which will become the bane of our existence. Luckily, I've got some fairly good defense here. And I can fuel them for pretty much ever. Yeah, those weren't attacking anyways, bud. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I was like, you don't turn anything sideways as far as I can tell. And then this is a... Oh, this has Banish. That's funny. Oh, I played the wrong one. Oops. That is not what I meant to do. Well, we're going to attack 6. That's going to really punish me later. I meant to play a Zoro there. Just be a 7k leader for a turn. That is going to massively punish me. Because I needed these to remove the big guys. I still got 11k counter here, boss, plus this and this. Like, I get this has Banish, and like, that's not the end of the world either. You want to play a 10 cost, I would imagine. Add it to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck. Consider as active. 9. What just rested my guy? Oh, he Mama Roggened? Why? He can't do anything to me. I'm gonna go with Laboon here, and then Danami. Okay. So this is now a 3K. So we removed his Banish guy. He's got a blocker on field. I'd really, really like to find a Brook. Because even if he swings these, like, these aren't the hardest thing to deal with. It's the 12Ks I'm worried about. Because, like, he can swing this, he has to play one of his big dudes. Then he'll swing this at leader. Go Dawn -1. Reduce this to 7. And they can go 10. Ooh. And up to one of your leader or characters gains plus on your opponent's attack. You can trash 1 card from your... Oh, it makes it a 2k out of hand. And then this 12 could swing at this. And that'd be what? 7. You can go 13 at it. 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus a 1k? Now we'll take it. Cool, another 2k. All these blockers in my way. 8, 9, 10, 11. I can go 2-1 out of it. Is that worth doing? Oops. I clicked all this stuff and then did it anyways. I mean, that's an option. Do I just choose violence? He's got a pretty big board. I feel like that's for a slow beam, though. Stage. Gosh dang it, man. Take that, return that. I was really hoping for a brook there. Nine a leader. Nine at leader. What do you got these up for? Yeah, uses this effect to get up to 7. You could just go Dawn minus. Now it's like, you haven't used your ability yet, so now I can go... I can put 1 here and get a 1k out of his hand. That's probably not worth doing. I'd rather have the 2k counter. I think next turn I do have to try and kill him, though, with this Shanks. Now I'm going to be forced to deal with him, though, because he's not going to want to do any of his tricks. Me being a 7k leader is going to make this really annoying for him. Okay, so no 10 cost Kaido this turn. Okay, he finds an event. Don't like that. I want to try and kill you next turn. Don't try and defense up. It's got 2 blockers. He might not even attack me this turn. My hope is that he wastes most of his turn just adding blockers to the mix. Then I can start with like a 5 at him. Get a card. And then after that we can Shanks up. Because Shanks will be really good. I could even play Shanks over just one of my 9 costs, and I could get all my Dawn back. I have a Charleston in hand. 2/2/1/1. Ditch the Zoro for the Charleston. Have a life. I might even live through another turn. These guys are big, though. 10 and a 12. Probably going to see another 9 or 10 here. Because this sets Dawn cards as active. When a Dawn card on your field is returned to your Dawn deck, add up to 1 Dawn card and set it as active from your Dawn deck. Yeah, 9 at my 7. I want to protect my stuff here, so... No. Now what are you going to do? Because if you swing these, your guys get much smaller. You could load up all here and swing at it, and I think I can protect it. Lightning Dragon. That's too big to be Lightning Dragoned. Could work his way up a Dawn, though. It's pretty good. Like, my Usops have just sat here and generated 4 Dawn a turn, which has been very nice for me. No blocker. I will give you... I'll give you an Usopp. I want to use this to kill you next turn. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I get up to 17k. So even if you load it up, you wouldn't be able to threaten him. I'm coming for you next turn. And I think you're going to keep at least one of these, probably 2 of these active. Okay, they keep everything active. Man, if they got slow beams in there. Slow beam would mess my day up so fast. They didn't do anything, though. They didn't develop any board. I gave up a single card that turn. I don't think they're going to want to block. Mama Rogan for no effect. Man, I really think it's going to be slow beams. Because I can go this, replace over this, knock all this down. I attack 12 at him. He can double slow beam me. That knocks down 2 of my guys. Then I got 2 more decent sized attacks. Yeah, let's try it. I'm going to play around slow beam by attacking in a very odd order. Because if he has to use them now. 9. Okay, no slow beams. Alright, we're burning through cards fast. 9 again. What has he pitched? What has he pitched? He's gone through all of the events that I've seen. I think I just have to go for it. 8? You have another 4K event? GG. Got him. Well, that's really good. Okay, so Kaido is beatable. Shanks helps a lot. Minusing their guys is really good. They couldn't turn any of these sideways, but they got just annihilated by our 7 cost. We didn't have any more, but he didn't know that. I think we played that run pretty well. We just leave the Usopp's up to avoid abilities. We didn't have any 7Ks because those would have been basically 5. So I think we played that about as good as we could have. I don't know. You guys tell me. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? I'm going to keep throwing matches of the OP17. You guys are just going to have to keep telling me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. Because I haven't watched anybody else play these, so I have no idea what I'm doing. But to be fair, that means I don't know if I'm into a losing matchup or not. That just means I know what I've gotten used to going into it. So first impressions, this seems pretty doable. I was afraid of slow beams though, desperately. Do they play any? Don't see any. Don't see any slow beams, but yeah, they're not running any. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. All right, I'll catch you later. All right, my opponent chose to go second. Not really surprised. I want to get to their 10 cost Shanks. I think I keep this hand. It's just Searcher heavy. 5 costs, because the reason we're taking that is we don't need stage. This is okay in this matchup, but not great. And this doesn't generate any value because he just locks it down with leader effects, so no real point. I basically want to just develop as many 7K bodies as I can. Can't be removed. You may. I mean, that protects against my divine departure. We'll just do this, though, I think. I learned in my last matchup that Usopp actually isn't great into this matchup, just because they've got so many 9k bodies. So I think I take the Zoro here. And I did win that matchup, in case you guys were wondering, but it, you know. Take this to get around blockers, perhaps? We'll take it, just because, like I said, I think the Usopp doesn't generate enough value. Okay. If he's got a 4-cost play, he'll play it and he won't be able to hit me. Yep, he's got the Lucky Roo, finds a Ben Beckman. I will say no to your attack. We find another Nami anyways. We'll play this. Get some Dawn back up. Put one underneath leader. I'm going to play this other one this turn, just because I'm not feeling in real danger. There's the other Sanji I've been looking for. I want another one of those. I haven't seen any of my 7-cost Luffys, though, so... probably fine to go back the way it is. Put one there. Attack for 7. We will end our turn and restand 1 Dawn. Yeah, that's fine. You can't threaten anything this turn. You will use leader effect. Rest that. Alright, every Shanks I've played against has done this, where on the first time they do it, they trash a guy rather than the Dawn. There's got to be something I'm missing. Because all of them have done it. Like, I've played 4 of these guys, and they all trash a card on the first turn rather than rest this last Dawn. Why? Yeah, no, you don't get anything, buddy. I'm just chilling this turn. Well, there's our first lightning, Luffy. I'm tempted to go 7 at this, because this is the turn where I don't really care if anything happens. But the problem is if they go Beckman next turn, well, I guess it doesn't really matter, because I get 2 Dawn back up anyway. So let's get this off the board, so I don't have to deal with it later. I don't care if you rest that. I'll end my turn. I'll restand my 2 Dawn, have 5 up. He can play his Ben Beckman. It won't do anything. Yeah. You got a rush character, and you're a 9, but everything on my board is a 7. That's why we didn't take any Usopps. Because when a 9 swings at a 5 against him, I have to give up 3 Dawn, which I don't like. Yeah, you could take that. Let's see. 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can make him swing the Ben Beckman at it. That's pretty funny. Is that worth doing? I'm gonna make you do it anyways. You're swinging this Ben Beckman at it. Because this only sets one of your pirates is active, and I can... Yeah, I was like, I could kill your dude with if you get too greedy. He don't like the idea of me getting all up in his business, guys. Doesn't like it. Doesn't like it at all. Well, let's just start with a 7 at leader. I don't have a particularly good play this turn, because I go 7. Next turn is a 10 cost. Gross. 8. Yeah, we're going to restand some Dawn. I am going to lose one of these to the 10 cost, though. I'll only lose 1, though, which is fine. 20 opponent's characters and kill up to 2 of your opponent's characters. Rescue with the cost of 6 or less. Wow, that's brutal. And then freeze this. Well done. Well done, Shanks. Yeah, I don't really think I let you do that there, buddy. Do I want a life? Kinda. that's 5 minus 5, so I can make that 4K. He could probably save it, to be honest with you, because I only have one attack. I'm going to take the hit. Well, we find a searcher. That's so funny. So many Namis. Alright, let's get the Nami out. Well, the only Dawn restand I find is the Usopp. And we've already seen that the Usopps are very removable. Take another Zoro, I think. I can play it for 7, have 2 Dawn up, 1 underneath leader, and attack for 8. That doesn't get me very far. I can't Lightning Luffy anything because he doesn't leave anything sideways. I'll just keep poking him for 8, I think. That is a very bricky hand. Good to know. Okay, maybe he can't save his guys if I Lightning Luffy them. Look at this guy playing games. So he can trash this guy on my attack and rest one of my dudes. Rest the Dawn, freeze this. Makes sense to me. I mean, I'll give you 1, sure. I could go 9 and 1 out of it. It's probably worth doing. Because he won't leave any of these sideways, so what do I do about that? I think I'm going to have to play for a while. Finally find a Charleston. Uh, 3, 4, 5. Get that off the board. Yeah, I don't care if you rest that. I'm removing this. Maybe I'm not removing this. The man produced a ton of counter out of nowhere. Alright, fine. Took all those Namis on board. Yeah, rest the Namis, kill the Namis. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna lose my other Nami, which is actually a problem. I was using those as names for this. Yeah, rest 1, freeze. Yeah. That's fine. This guy's playing very well. And then I have to give him 1... Yeah, I should probably let that hit. It's actually pretty useful. I actually think I get 2 of these this turn. Leave those Dawn up for defense. I was really tempted to play this, but I don't get to. Okay, so he plays the 12. 12 will remove one of my guys. So I'm going to have 1 swing left? Ugh. Yeah, no, I can get out of everything. And then the 9 at my 9. Yeah. He's figured it out. I go this and this to actually get out of that. Will remove a Sanji. 13. Yeah. Nothing I can do about it. Another one. Funny. There's the lightning Luffy. Gosh, I think I have to play it too. Okay. We just keep eating his guys. Oh, he found a second one. Gosh, dang it. But he has miscalculated. 10, 11, 12, 13. No blocker. Bang. Bang. Give up the Sanji, probably. Now what will you do? Yeah, you're in trouble now. I think I get to kill you now. You're in trouble. The game's over either way, I think. I can't deal with two of them, so we'll just take that. Man, if I had a brook, it'd be real nice. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I don't care. It's fine. Well, there it is. Anyways. 9. 9. 5. 12. GG. Well played. This is kind of how this match has gone. I thought Shanks would be like a bigger problem for us, but I don't know what they're doing. They're not running any freeze as far as I've seen. The biggest problem I've had is actually this event, because everything we have for protection is so small that they're able to rest it and kill it. So that's kind of been the bane, but this is kind of how our matchups have gone back and forth. This is about the fourth one of these I've played, and I've kind of just got the rhythm down now. You just want 7s and 9s, and they force them to try and fight it. The Lightning Luffys are extremely good in the matchup. The Shanks are extremely good in the matchup. Just keep putting them down. Even the Dead Man's game is effective here because you can deny a bunch of their events, which they like to hold on to till the end game. The thing to actually watch out for is this Lucky Roo. If they get one of these on board and let it stick for a while, it's a problem, which is where Nami comes in. You have to get those kind of in the mid-game. All right, let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? That was a good one. All right, catch you later. All right, here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we do here. Our opponent chose to go second. We're on the first curve, but I'll be honest, this is probably a good enough hand. I got the Shanks in it. I got 2 searchers and a 6 so I think I just keep. Yeah, we just play stage first because I was searching. Sanji's the best thing here. I don't need stage. I'd rather have a mid-game body. We'll leave stage at the top because it can search all these. So I put maybe I do this. I'll put this unsearchable target there. That way we can draw into it if we go all the way back around. They play an Usopp, which lets them find a Gird. Man, add it to 1 character with a cost of 8 treasure out of the Gird. Nice, nice. They got pirate docking in here. That's something. Ooh, we'll take the Usopp because that's perfect curve. We'll do this because stage will be able to search this. And then we can go like this. Is there a reason to poke any heavier? I don't think so. They're a 5k leader. They're going to take most... 9 times out of 10, when you poke 6 at a 5 life leader, they're just gonna take it. What do we got here? So this is now a blocker. Ooh. Do I want to play stage? Probably not. My next couple of turns kind of sort themselves out. This is a 6K. I get one card either way, so I'm just going to poke him. He takes. Well, I'm glad I didn't overcommit Dawn. We're experimenting on the OP17 ladder. Ugh. Gonna make me get rid of cards. The second Luffy for sure. Probably just the 2K, I think. I don't need 2Ks. Of course, against this leader, maybe I need the unblockable blocker, so... Like, this can't hit me, so there's no point in doing that. This has got to be the most useless card ever in this particular matchup. So we go like this. And then we go like this. And then we play another one. I think I'm going to grab the Nami here. I don't need another Usopp. That can go back like that, I think. Let's go 7 at lead, because this is a 7K blocker, so all of my 7s are going to do just fine here. And we'll go 7 again. Block 2K? No. Deploy the Usopp. Got 3 Dawn up, which is nice. But we got 4 life. Hopefully he goes after our life a little bit. Because right now we're feeling a little starved for cards because somebody got rid of 2 of the cards out of my hand. Robin. They do need to do something, though. This is... I'm eyeballing this kind of hard, but I've got to see how the game develops, but this is probably not going to... This is going to make their lives really hard. Especially if I can just get to have 3 Dawn restand a turn, and then 2 come back from this. That's all 5 of my Dawn from playing this. I can even use 1 to get arrested underneath here, so I could have another active Dawn. So I could play a 12, swing 7, 7, 7, 12 at them. I'm going to just take this hit because I want some cards, and like I don't want this to go away. I'll give you 1. And then I just don't want this to be removed. I know they have some rush in their deck. I remember that from the first time I played them. Yes, yes, I remember. It's Rush. Yeah, he's an 8K. I don't care about an 8. And he would have to swing the 6 at me, and he's facing a double attack. I don't think... Ooh! Bold decision there. All right. I like it. I like it. Oh, there's the 2K I could have used a minute ago. There's another 2K I could have used just a second ago. All right. I think I go searching with the Nami. Do I want a blocker? Do I want a blocker? I can't rest any of their stuff, but this isn't... Gain blocker. So this will be a blocker. This is a 12 cost. I kind of want the blocker in their way, because there's just going to be so many of their guys. Oh, I can't take Nami with Nami. What am I talking about? In that case, I do think Zoro might be the play here. So I can go 7 for the Zoro. What can I take a swing at? They do have an 8K on board. This over this. This, that. We'll gain rush with this. Let's poke. I'm going to poke 7 with this first. That's going to eat some cards out of hand because they're not going to want to go down to 0. Okay, they give me the blocker instead. Let's go 5 here. I just want to eat some cards. Did I just go 9 here? Let's do this. These guys don't. This guy didn't want to give me cards at all. Then what? Like 7 at leader? 7 at leader? Takes it. Wow, you must have like no counter. What's going on? Okay, if he attacks my Usopp, it just dies. But like, I'm not super beat up about that. I'm a 7k lead with 8k counter on field, 2 2s and a 1 in hand. Yeah, I'm not going to defend that, boss. You got it. No point in defending that at all. If he puts out a bunch of blockers, I think he just loses. He's got 9 cards in hand, though. But I don't know. If I just play the Shanks, does he just lose? I haven't played this in this matchup. I haven't really had a problem with this Luffy, though, yet. Like, this Luffy hasn't been super scary. Takes the 2k to hand. Plays Pirate Docking. That's not scary. What's character games? Let's see. Some power. Okay, so this is now 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then I can get it 2 2Ks to get out of it. No blocker, and I'll give you this Usopp. If you swing a blocker here, that's probably fine. I just want guys. We'll go choose this. No blocker, and I give you the Laboon. As far as I'm aware, none of this has rush. And then I can go for the dude, right? I don't see any reason not to. I'll set these 2 as active, rest all of those, put this here, and then we can go 7, 7, 7, 9, 12 at him. GG, buddy. He's gone. I mean, they had a ton of options. They had 2, 1, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They had 10k counter. That wasn't going to be enough, unfortunately, because I was just going to do 7s across the board, and then followed up with a 10 and probably a 13, or no, 12, because I would have already put the Dawn here. That is too much, in case anybody's wondering, because that is 2, 4, 6 cards before I go to my lethal swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't even get out of that before they have to take a life. So these 3 alone take their lives, and then the Shanks just rests everything. So GG to my opponent. Let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? This matchup has not been very tough for us, I will say that. We've got a really consistent track record of being able to just deal with that. And that was before I put this Shanks in here. It was our first 10 Dawn turn as well. So we just kind of ate him alive. Let me know what you guys think. All right, on to the next leader. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a quick peek of the red-green Luffy deck. We're going to be playing this a little bit, and it's a lot of fun. I don't know if this is going to be my leader going into OP17, but I want to see how he's doing. He's hanging in there all right. You have to let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, though. I'm not going to read over every individual card. I'm going to blow through it really fast, give you a quick discussion on why I picked what I did, but the list is kind of incomplete. So for now, I'm not going to even break it down very much. If you guys want a really good breakdown, I do have an RG special on the channel that'll tell you every little bit of the cards, what the curves are, lethal, and the like. So for now, I'm just going to run through it real fast. We're running Red-Green Luffy from OP13. We're running 3 copies of Jewelry Bonnie. It's a 1-2-1. We're running 2 copies of Sanji. We're running 3 copies of Zoro, 3 copies of Luffy, 3 copies of Nami, 4 copies of Laboon for anti-removal, 2 copies of Nico Robin for anti-removal. I think I'm going to cut this card because it's not very good into the meta right now from what I've tested. It hasn't come up, so I think it might need to go away. I'm running 4 copies of Usopp. I'm running 4 copies of Nami. I'm running 4 copies of Sanji, 2 copies of Luffy. This might actually go up. There are quite a few times when I could have used some double attack. Again, Brook might also go up. I could have used some of this today. We're running 2 copies of the Shanks to see how it felt. It worked really well against that Kaido, but that was about the only time it felt just insane. I'm running 2 copies of Divine Departure. I wanted to try out the KO, and it didn't really come up, so I think it's getting cut as well, and so is that Robin. After that, we got 1 copy of Dead Man's Game and 2 copies of I Know You're Strong, so we'll go out from the start. And then we got 4 copies of Charleston and 4 copies of The Stage. So what do we replace with that, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I do think I want some more Brook in the list. He's got to go up to at least 2 copies. I'm thinking Dead Man's Game. Oop, not double. Right there. Some Freeze could be pretty good. I got to get 2 more cards in there. These have both been doing me so well. What do we want more of? I think we want more Luffy in here. So let's get some Luffy in it. He has been doing miracles in OP17. After that, what do we want? I'm tempted to get another Freeze event, but I haven't been dealing with a lot of Rush. Mostly it's been big bodies. So I think more than anything, we might want to get some more searching involved. So I think Nami is going to be our pick here. So let's get some Nami in there. Sorry. But people have been asking me about this Nami. I don't like this Nami. It only protects against KO removal, and any good removal right now is bottom decking. So that's why I'm not running this Nami. I do know it exists. I'm just not a fan. You can tell me I'm wrong, but that's kind of how I feel about it right now. But I've been wrong before. You guys will have to tell me. I think this looks a lot more solid. Maybe going up a Shanks just so I can do the big body battles. It seems to me like we're not going to be doing as much little body. Like Usopp might even go down some copies because he's so removable. I always say, but I'd love to have 8 copies of Sanji. If I could get rid of 4 of these and have 8 copies of this, I'd be so happy. But we're not there yet, so I gotta find something kind of equatable to Sanji to replace the Usopp with, because next format from OP17, what I'm kind of getting out of my general feel of it is it's going to be less of a rush and grind format and more of a big body blowout kind of deal, dealing with 10 cost Shanks, the 10 cost Kaidos, the 10 cost rocks. Like, it's all about the 10 cost for OP17. That's kind of what I've been feeling about it. But you guys will have to tell me, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What did you like? What don't you like? I'm sorry, I'm a little behind on my videos. I am trying to catch up. All right, I will catch you guys later.